Hi guys, welcome to Memo's Tutorials. Today we are looking at angles in a semicircle. That's our theorem number 1. And the angle made at the circumference, we are saying it is in a semicircle it's a 90-degree angle, or it's a right angle triangle, right? It will give us a right angle triangle. Okay, so now we are having PQ that was supposed to be R. So now our PQ is the diameter. So at the circumference there, it's forming an angle of 90 degrees there. Okay, that's very important for you guys to note that. We had an example here that we worked out to say we're given a 52 for this session and they wanted us to find X. So what do we know? Since AC is the diameter and we know this whole angle B is 90 degrees. That's why we said X is equal to 90 minus 52, which gave us 38 degrees, right? But then, what about question 3? On question 3, for Y, they asked us Y, so which was straightforward. It was easy to calculate because we can see BD is our diameter. We can find C, which will be just 90 degrees, but they will not always show the sign for a 90 degree. That's for you to find out, right? So we simply say it's 180 minus 22 plus a 90, which gave us a 68 degrees. But then there's another way to go. We must find A and we must also find angle X there. And how are we going to do that? So let's start with angle A. I'm sure you can see that these are angles on a straight line, and angles on a straight line, they add up to 180, and we have a 60 here. So for us to get A, so A would simply become 180 minus 60, which is just 120 degrees. So A is 120, right? But then I'm sure you can see there's something special here. From O to B, it's a radius. From O to A, it's also a radius. So when these two radiuses, what do they form? They form an isosceles triangle. They will not always put these signs for us, but we have to know that, okay? So if this is 60 and we are having an isosceles triangle, automatically X and this portion, they are equal, making them to be 60 degrees, right? So our value for X is just 60 degrees, okay? I'm sure that was easy. But then what about question 4? They want us to find the value for X and also the value for Y, which is also very easy. Why am I saying that? Can you see from the center, from O to A, it's a radius, and also from O to B, it's a radius. And what do they form? An isosceles triangle, right? And we know that the base angles of an isosceles triangle, they are equal. So the first step, we are simply going to say it's 180 minus 104. The answer we get, we will have to divide it by 2, right? To get our values for the base angles, right? So 180 minus our 104. And then we divide the answer by 2. That will be 38, right? So each angle, it's going to be 38. And another 38 there, okay? So now we have our value for X as 38. What about Y? What do we know? This whole angle B, the whole of angle B, I hope you guys are following. The whole of angle B is 90 degrees. Why? Angles in a semicircle, right? AC is our diameter. So the whole of angle B is 90 degrees. So we're simply going to say Y is going to be 90 minus our value for X, which is a 38. So 90 minus a 38, what do we get? 52. So our value for Y is 52 degrees. So that's how we apply this first theorem of angles in a semicircle. Seeing you guys on our second theorem.